game drafts versus slower paced. EHOME, you know, I don't know. Oh, there you go. Sunstrike
Oh,
coming out
Sunstrike,
early.
yep.
Just
Scouting all the couriers. Look at these. Pure efficiency out of the EHOME fountain.
cute. So what are we gonna? Looks like they're gonna try to get a first blood on the bottom lane here. They do have the really good Snapfire and Tusk. That's really all you need to do is just get a kill right there. I'm
Brown,
excited to see
Brown
if
Boots
he
Tusk.
takes.
I love it.
I'm excited to see if he takes Little Shredder level 1 with the tag team, or if he's gonna go for something else.
Hmm. That's true. Because what? The tag team also applies a slow, doesn't it? Yeah,
Yeah, for
75.
every hit.
So that might be better than the stun level one
I
off the
mean, that
cookie.
means that turns every Little Shredder hit into I think 60 damage. That's pretty damn good.
Yeah. Faith
But
Beyond he's gonna get kited away here. There we go. Now the team's coming in. It's a good tree to cut because then you can scout anyone doing this little shenanigan. Now he's gonna know he's gonna back up. Wraith King as well. Sylar gonna be a little bit more patient here. He knows there's probably another 3 heroes coming to kill him on his side of the river.
interesting ward being placed here. That's well, looks like there's gonna be a 2-for-2 trade for bounties.
Probably to scout stacks, I'd imagine.
Oh, bottom lane, Fly trying to get it, but unfortunately couldn't get it for his team. Starting out with the Orb of Venom, I don't know if he's going to be getting much chances to actually trade hits with it, you know?
Yeah.
It's like, it's cute, but I don't know. So it's going to be the Snapfire and the Wraith King top against the Phoenix as well as the LC.
Oh, no headdress up in this top lane. Instead, it's a Ring of Bacillus.
Yeah, it's... I guess they're going to try to take maybe a point Vampiric Aura. I'm not quite sure if that's something they do, but, you know, that could give you a bit of regen. But no headdress is interesting.
Yeah, definitely is. There we go with the cookie. They split the stuns there, just trying to secure as much CS as they can with this early wave, getting some good damage. Kaka already quite low, but with the Fire Spirits level 1, he's going to be able to be quite annoying.
I look forward to Phoenix Fire Spirits and Snapfire's Little Shredder, and just two people can't hit each other.
Oh yeah, that's
like
right. Just
there
two
we go.
people in the duel. They're just looking at each other menacingly.
Starting out with the cookie though, so that they actually get a kill on the Phoenix? They do have 2 stuns. That might be something they think about actually.
Wow, Emo solo. He did the mental math though, so he's just going to be able to salve right back up, no problem.
Forcing out a salve this early. He does have the Sunstrike, so if any attempt happens in any of the other lanes, he can just throw a Sunstrike, maybe help his team out a little bit.
Yeah.
And I think that he knows that they have to sort of get a couple of kills, not fall too far behind early game, because it's dangerous if you're on the IG side.
Just taking a look at what the build is thus far. Nothing really revealed. Invokers, I mean, I've seen a lot, at least in pubs, go back to
Top
the
lane,
Midas.
Snapfire.
Yeah, she's actually dead, I think. A Sunstrike should be coming through if needed, but I think Y will be going down. Kaka gets first blood.
Yeah, he's on level 3, so I'm not quite sure. But yeah, you're right. It's the Snapfire. Oh, nothing to say. Well, nothing to say there. He's fine.
Shinkyu getting quite low. Do we have a headdress in this lane? We don't, actually.
There's a headdress on the AA at least, so he's keeping his friend alive.
Yeah, headdresses win games.
I'm kind of surprised EHOME is not going for more to try to secure kills in any lane. They're kind of happy to trade farm, which I think IG would be really happy with.
Yeah, I think EHOME's fine with it too, though, because they know they're going to be able to start pushing once you get level 6 on. You know, once you get a few more levels on the boards. Oh, where's the courier?
Bottom lane. Fly's courier almost went down, but Tuss didn't commit for it.
Yeah, that would probably result in a kill. I don't know. I feel like they're going to be okay, just holding on to, you know, just kind of trading equal farm. Invoker's not really going to be a force to be reckoned with too early on. It's Quas Exhort Invoker. It's not really the Quas Wex, you know, Urn running around ganking your lanes that we used to see.
I just realized, man, duel is really scary this game. Like every duel will be followed by an Ice Blast, and the Sunstrike top lane though is Y okay?
I think he should be fine. There's a lot of... Actually, maybe not. They've got one more Fire Spirit, right?
Yeah, but it's only level 1. It's like, what? How much damage is it? 20 damage?
That might be
That's-
enough. Yeah, that is
Oh,
enough.
oh, he's dead.
Oh,
He
no, he's going to
salves.
go use that salve to make sure. Alrighty, Spirit
had to-
Siphon.
He gets-
Forcing Emo out of the lane.
Yeah, he gets 1 proc of it, which is like a waste, but... Oh, Aldi.
Oh, 2 kills. 1 for 1 as they'll trade the supports. So it's a position 5 for a position 4. Q getting the kill credit there, though. Money will go to him.
Kaka's having the time of his life. That's 2 couriers, by the way, that he got in the top lane.
He didn't even use the Icarus dive for that, surprisingly. There's a TP mid. It looks like that's going to be Q TPing. Maybe trying to help out his mid lane, nothing to say. Oh, a regen rune is beautiful, though, for this DP.
And so far, that's sort of their bright spot is the mid lane. Nothing to say is ahead in terms of some CS. Not that big of an advantage, but it's something. You know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they'll take that advantage, especially over an Invoker who can, like, you know, it's not a Quas Wex Invoker, sure, but a Quas Exort Invoker can start ganking early on if he gets levels on the top lane. They're, again, going for the Icarus dive here onto Slylar. It should be a kill. They need 1 more, and they will get it, even with the counterattack there proccing, or the Moment of Courage proc.
Yeah, it's a little surprising how the laning stage going. I mean, even Faceless Void is, what, double the CS of the Beastmaster? That's not something you see very often.
Mm-hmm.
And now they're like thinking, well, do we keep the Tuskar? Oh,
now this is going to be a kill. He's too slow. Yeah, even with the bashes, so there's going to be a snowball save at the very least. Courier coming in. He's distracting Fly for just a second. Faith Beyond still will fall, however. And Q will pick up that bounty at the very least. But again, that's a 2nd kill in this bot lane in favor of IG.
Yeah, it's... I mean, I did not think the lanes would go this way at
mid.
all.
There's a gank onto Y. Using the Fire Spirit damage. Ooh, the Sunstrike will get dodged, however, by Y. Oh, they did land that last Fire Spirit here, actually. That might be a kill. Indeed, it will. It will finally take down Emo, though, getting Dovin now. By nothing to say, Crypt Swarm. That Fairy Fire was a little bit, I mean, it was a good effort for sure, but Emo still will get his life siphoned by nothing to say.
Nothing to say. He's going to have to do a lot this game because his team right now, Snapfire's died, what? Oh, actually, only twice. I thought there was that. I forgot that one time he survived.
They might get a revenge kill down bottom. They actually snowballed in, but Ollie will TP back. Now the Snapfire, the cookie is off the mark. It was actually a self cookie, I believe.
Maybe holding that ult when you didn't need to. Like, sorry guys.
This is brutal. Level 2 on the Snapfire.
Mid lane, nothing to say, is fine. They tried to dive on him, but they missed the Sunstrike.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's him and the net worth. Like, if you look at it, the top 3 are like bunched up together, but only one of them is on the dire side with nothing to say. Invis, Kaka.
It's going to be a pretty tough kill if they want to try mid. Both supports are rotating over. I think they know that they have the ulti. They want to apply some pressure. It's a sneaky little ward here. I wouldn't be surprised if they commit the Exorcism here because they can get a tower out of it. TP's coming through. There's going to be the cookie. Should be a very easy kill. Fly does have the Chronosphere. He does not have the mana, however. As Kaka tossing out the Fire Spirits, they will be able to get Jin Q at the very least. So it's a 1 for 1, but they did lose their mid laner.
And he forced also the Void to move around, which gives the Beastmaster some breathing room because he is barely ahead of the Phoenix right now, and he needs to be further ahead. So overall, it's solid trade for the dire side.
Yeah, and it gives some more space for Faith Beyond, like you said, top lane.
Tusk is coming.
Yeah, they might be trying for something here onto JT. Does have level 6 available. Cookie will connect. Wraith Fire Blast at the ready. There's the tag team into the snowball stun. They will get off at least the press the attack, but it won't be enough to save her life. JT will fall.
I'm a little surprised Snapfire still hasn't taken 1 point, a little shredded. Like just now, when there was a tag team, you know, you could have maybe used it, but he's sticking to the Sky Blast, so he knows better than us, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, mid lane has gone very well for EHOME, and that's the lane that they can like look at as a bright spot.
I mean, definitely. I think, again, it's a little scary because it is kind of cooldown ulti dependent, much like the Faceless Void here on the DP, but you can make a lot of work happen with that ulti. As there they go again. Yeah, Kaka Tornado into the Meteor Blast. They're still holding on to the Spirit Cypher. There's going to be the duel as well. Snowball, though, it's going to be a full duration. I guarantee you as why. With the Scatter Blast into the Cookie, stun is going to be on to 2. Spirit Siphon, nothing to say, quite healthy. Kaka has already committed the Icarus dive. Now they're going to be looking for Emo. The Sentry is there, but can they actually get him before he leaves the range? The answer is no, but they nearly have the damage. It won't matter because they're going to find him with the Scatter Blast. Ooh.
Well, I mean, IG trying for that was hopeful. You know, I mean, they had the people there, but the moment that Tusk showed up, it was just gonna be impossible. And oh, mid lane.
Yep, they have an Icarus dive, so they're just going to be able to kite him out a little bit underneath the tier 1. Jin Q doesn't mind too much, though. Nice shards. This could be a kill, actually. Oh, a little bit of miscommunication there, unfortunately. They did have the little shredder available there, but Phoenix is a strength hero, so he's a bit tankier than you might anticipate. And lots of heroes mid. All the supports chilling mid lane for now.
Yeah, and even though Phoenix is kind of low armor, when you stand next to the tower, you get +3, 5 armor. Pretty decent amount.
Yeah, he's not that low armor anymore. He used to be -1. Now I think he's at a whole 1 armor.
Literally doing no damage to him.
Yeah, Ice Frog, I'm trying. Everyone go on a Phoenix. I'm trying, but he's taking no damage. It's going to be a 2-hero gank bottom. I like this timing here. They're going to try and maybe contest this outpost, take away some experience from IG.
Meanwhile, top lane, though, I think Kaka might consider doing the same thing to the enemy outpost. Royal Jelly, best tier 1 item you can get.
Shovel.
Or, well, Shovel got nerfed, now it only gives you 1 TP scroll, when it gave you 2.
You're right.
That was pretty good.
They're going to try for it, but yeah, Slilar is here. They've actually got the skeletons here. There is an Icarus dive available, so it shouldn't be a kill, and that's level 3 Fire Spirits as that tier 1 top lane will fall. JT going to get the kill credit for that, but they are pushing opposite here.
Siler better hit 8 very soon.
This should be a kill. Kaka's going to dive away. They do have a ward on him, taking a bit of damage. They will be able to purge off the stun, however, trying to take back the outpost, and they will be able to, it looks like, because only EHOME getting experience for that.
So EHOME starting to recover a little bit. They're still 2k behind at the 10-minute mark. But like you said, it's one of those things where if they stick together and start taking towers, they should be relatively okay with it.
And I like this. Faith Beyond, I mean, he recognized, I mean, he's already got the Necrobook 1. That's a tier 1 tower down. He didn't even need the catapult. Is the catapult here? No, now the catapult's here. The DP, does she have her ultimate? I'd like to see them make a play for the tier 2. There is still no Supernova available. I don't think they gave him the book. The book is actually, I think, going to AA, it looks like. They won't know that, of course. But I would like to see them force a fight here. I think they're pretty strong with Exorcism. Even as long as you get Exorcism off before the Chronosphere, I think you're totally good to go. Now you got Necro 2. You don't want to have it for 50 seconds, sure, but... okay, so maybe you chill. I see catapults and I want to go. You can't stop me.
Yeah, you're right about the A. He got the tome, which means because they think that it's probably the best way to stop the Death Prophet. She is like the highest level hero. You're really worried about what she can do, and she's actually got a cloak and the magic resistance talent and the bracer. So she's got a ton of magic, literally 50%. So that means that she knows that I don't want to shatter. I don't want to take too much damage from magic. So good pick. Nice radiant scan, by the way. Scanning the dire smoke.
I don't know if it's going to be enough though. Here, Jin Q going to be walking. Oh no, he's going to back off. There's plenty of heroes. They're showing mid lane instead. They want to go mid. But
smoke on smoke.
Yep, smoke on smoke. Up to the high ground. The snowball will stun onto 2 here. The ice shards will isolate him from his team. They're going to try and get the kill here onto Kaka before the egg can come off. Not sure if they're going to quite be able to. Kaka jumping up and around the high ground. Level 6 now as the Chronosphere will come out. The kiss is not in time. The Sunstrike onto the DP. Ice Blast to follow up will be enough. Now Slilar, that's going to be his first life down. Supernova will go off. Meatball to follow up. And course number 2 here will be a roar, but the duel to follow up for a dessert. Chef's kiss right there. 10 duel damage for JT. 4 kills for IG overall. And Kaka will get 3 of those.
I mean, the snowball into a bad position, which caused him to die. Phoenix got the 6 just then, and that means he was able to dodge the Mortimer kiss that would have killed him. What a very unfortunate turn of events for EHOME. That was just a little bit, just a little bit too early with that snowball.
Yeah, definitely. I think he was he snowballed before the smoke broke there on the Faceless Void. And again, they didn't get off the Exorcism. I think even if they had all the ultis and the Sunstrike, everything was perfect and on the mark for IG. So I think it was probably for the best he didn't get off the Exorcism. But again, just a pretty brutal fight for EHOME there. But I think now you go. Now they're going to farm. I think this is the time you push, though.
There's no Chronosphere, there's no egg, so I think EHOME, and they do have the Exorcism, because like you said, they didn't use it, which means, is it the right time to push? We'll see what EHOME is thinking about here. They do have 3 of their heroes bottom, but still a lot of towers, pretty healthy. The mid tower for IG is healthy, top tower as well. EHOME, they have the Death Prophet and they have the Beastmaster, but it does feel like they're playing, pretty chill so far.
I mean, that is going to be the Tusk, right? Aha.
I
ice
get it.
shards. Yeah.
Yeah, I got it. I got it.
Trying to contest the CS here casually as Y will now come through. Unfortunately, Fly still going to get it. And there's the friendly little tip. You tried, Jin Q. You tried.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
I like these items out of IG, though. I think they recognize that EHOME could have definitely kind of just pushed them to death early on. So we see a little bit of the earlier items here. I think Mask of Madness is becoming back into favor here on the Faceless Void. But there's an armlet now on JT. I think you pointed that out earlier with the power treads as well, not the face boots, so extra tanky. I like these item builds a lot from IG.
Oh, there you go. They're going to go for that mid tower at least for EHOME now. And
Oh, yeah, wow, they
so
popped
much.
Exorcism.
Look at how much magic resistance they want to have. They're gonna go pipe on the Beastmaster before he even finishes the Necro 3. And look at, and nothing to say, also has a ton of, he also has a hood, like hood, magic resistance talent. Top lane though, Kaka.
Yep, there's the snowball trying to find him. Actually going to commit the egg. He did land the
Snapback,
fire
should make
spirit
it?
burn. No, Snapfire's 1, 2, 3. Nope, not in time, unfortunately.
Got 2 hits off.
Yeah.
Actually cookie just to get there faster, but wasn't enough.
It was a good effort. It was a good effort. I commend it.
I mean, you forced out the egg and you lost nothing.
Yep.
So for them, it's
They lost a tier 2. And
Oh,
maybe
sorry,
even a
man.
tier 1 as they will TP. Nothing to say. Actually, will go down here. That was a Chronosphere Ice Blast and the Sunstrike on top. Unfortunately, I did miss out on that one. That's yeah. I don't think that was the push EHOME was looking for. They committed the Exorcism. I mean, yeah, they got a tier 1 tower, but is that really what you want to be getting here? As now they will commit the duel, and that's going to be another 10 damage there for the LC. Alacrity even on top of her. Why not? Is that an urn? Who's got the urn?
I think Phoenix,
yeah,
Phoenix has an urn.
Yeah, that makes the most sense. Into Yule's Scepter, that's a very common item build we've been seeing.
No urn on the dire side. Well, you don't really need it in this game, but it's pretty decent against the Faceless Void. But you're up against LC, she can purge it off. I don't know. I'm getting a little bit worried for the EHOME side right now.
I agree. Yeah.
It's what can they really do? Because their lineup is built to push.
Yep.
And they can't. They're not pushing enough. You know.
They've nearly got enough money here for the Relic, at least, on Slylar. We haven't really seen too much action out of him, mostly because he's been farming, mostly because he only got wands, boots, and the Glove of Haste, casual Glove of Haste, as you do.
There's also, oh wait, I was gonna say they have mana burn from the Invoker EMP though, so, and he's only got 2 points in it, so it's probably not enough to just burn the Wraith King off. But once he gets a few more and you land him in the Chronosphere, you can just kill him without a second life.
We also got a Necro book here on Emo. I do like that decision here. Just a casual Necro 1, and then into Ags he goes. I think they recognize that they need the burst damage for the DP. They can kill her now, but once she gets more and more levels, that might become a little bit more difficult. Scan will come through. EHOME know about the Roche, but I think they're more interested in taking a tier 2 here.
Another thing, of course, the Necro also gives you a mana burn creep, so that's more fun for you.
More fun indeed. I think China's buying a lot of, or rather Chinese professional Dota in general is buying a lot more Necros, I feel. Necronomicons.
It was, I mean, it got buffed pretty massively,
Yep.
but then, oh, Snapfire.
Gonna go for a kill. This should be the Shadow Blade reveal onto Y. Cookie to try and get out of range. Sunstrike just off the mark, however. And now they're gonna turn here. There's the roar. It's gonna be purged off immediately though, as LC in the vicinity. Snowball, they're committing for this. I don't know if they should be though. They do have no Chrono, but they do have the egg available. And there's the Yule Scepter. Will buy them enough time to back off.
Yeah, as long as LC is alive, it's going to be really hard to get a good roar on anyone. Because, like you see, you can just remove it off anyone. Does that mean you want to kill the LC first, but you have the Chronosphere to deal with? It's a tough situation to play from.
Now they're pinging mid. Shadow Blade to try and initiate. They do have a Sentry Ward down here, though, but the Chronosphere just off cooldown into the Ice Blast is on the money. It actually looks like it might have just missed, but it didn't matter. They got the debuff, and that's going to be a kill.
I'm in awe of how well IG has played this. Like, you would think that EHOME would be able to group up as fine, but they can't find the opportunity to do so. IG is always getting a pick off. They won the laning stage pretty decently, except for mid. And now EHOME's playing on the back foot.
That's 2 pickoffs on the DP alone. And, you know, to EHOME's credit, they don't really have a good save. I'd be very impressed if they could get a snowball save into Chronosphere. You know, the placement would have to be pretty precise. Casual clumsy net here as Fly was going to go phase or time walk up to the high ground there. But I think